The following is a presentation of OPTV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt. Might go back door. It goes in. Nice putt. Here's Greg on 9. You guys are giving me a lot of content tonight with these wacky aces. Lucky goes on. Uh-oh. Look at. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you the play-by-play. She played left rail. She hit it about Mach 3. She caught the left lip, jammed the corner, rolled back in. Don't worry, it'll be on the Burns and Putt-Putt putter's page.
Struggle with this.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Asheboro. This is our Tuesday night local. It is the April 22nd edition. I'm Opie Roberts, getting ready to broadcast yet another Tuesday night local for you here at Asheboro. We've got another pretty decent turnout here, despite the fact that we have some gloomy weather out there in the distance. Looks like about 25 players tonight. It did rain early this afternoon. It did cause the winds to pick up around 25 to 30 miles an hour. It just, for the most part, have left us. There is a batch coming off to our west, and it might hit us this evening. Therefore, we have a 30% chance of rain during the tournament. Currently, we're sitting here in Asheboro with the temperature at 69 degrees. Right now, no wind is blowing, and the humidity is at 70%. And we do have a 30% chance of rain throughout the telecast this evening. And you can look at the radar showing the batch of rain that is off to the west here at 7:30, and it might come through here, might hit a few sprinkles as we play. So there's your players out here getting ready to start playing tonight, and we'll check out your pairings for tonight. So we're going to have yet 20 players again in the Open Division for the third straight week. Grant Sigmund is the defending champion. He'll lead things off. And over here in the Novice Division, tonight we got 5 players. Our defending champion is Ricky Delk. He's not here this week. And without further ado, let's get started. And there you see the Asheboro Mini Golf sign located in front of the clubhouse. And we're about to get started here with our defending champion, Grant Sigmund, on the tee to begin our festivities tonight. That putt looks good to start. So Graham gets the ace there. And his playing partner is Kevin Dickey, who finished second by a stroke. And some sprinkles are starting to develop here as I'm out here filming. As you saw the radar at the top of the telecast, There is rain on the way here. Kevin's going to start with the 2. Okay, and we're going to go to the second hole. Nicely through the saddle, and it's rocking its way in and grabs down 2 under. That's rocking nicely, and he caught the right lip and crossed over. Kevin's going to get a par. We're going to our second twosome. And this is a familiar twosome here as they were paired together last week. This is Doug Kearns first. Doug's going to be in there on the last roll. Good putt. And he's paired again with Lynette Block. That 2 will drop in. Both players off to a good start. So we'll go to hole 3. There's Grant. He's putting for a 2 there. And you'll get it. Nice 2 there. And now Kevin's on the tee. Kevin's trying to go for it. That's left it short.
It's my usual.
And Kevin gets a 2.
I'll take it.
Let's go to 2.
Exactly where I leave it every time. Could be too hard.
Doug's tee shot will come up short. And he'll get a par. Let's go to 4. First look at the dogleg hole there. And Graham got too much of it toward the right side of that triangle. He'll get a 2. And there's the net on 4. Her tee shot. It's going to cross over as well. She'll get herself a 2. Back to the first hole. And our third pairing coming up. This is Dick Bears. Rick starts with an ace. And his playing partner this evening is Dylan Robertson. Too early off that left rail, and he'll collect a deuce there, and back over to 3. There's Doug's tee shot. It rolled in, back door off. There's a little ridge there off behind the hole there. And the net's now the tee. And she's gonna come up about a couple of inches short. And we'll go to 5 for the first time. Here's Kevin Dickey's tee shot. Not going to be enough to get in. He'll tap in his 2. Back over to 2. Dylan's going to get it. Good putt. So he's 2 under. And now back to 5 right quick. Just got the left tip, and he'll get a 2. And back to the first hole. Fourth pairing is up. Now this is Dale Kratz. No, he hit it too strong.
Smelling it.
Dale starts with a par, and his playing partner is Mike Alley. And Mike will also miss. There's a 2 for him, and we'll check out Rick on 3. Putting this for par. And he'll get it. Okay, looking around here, we'll see Dylan now on the tee here at 3. That is not in. And it's going to be short. It's about 8 inches. And let's go back to 2. And Dale's tee shot's going to...
Oh my God.
Oh, it caught the left lip and going to end up getting the deuce. Back to 4. Rick's short there. He'll get his 2. Okay, we head back to 1. And we're halfway through now of our 20-player field. This is Keith Waters first. And there's an ace there for Keith. And his partner of the night is Danny Jackson. Nope, hit it early. Danny will begin with a 2. Back to 3. Dale will come up about 4 inches from the cup. And he'll get his 2 up to 5. Rick's tee shot drops in. And Dylan's now on the tee.
Drip drop in there.
Is it going to be enough? It will not. And let's go to 4. Mike's tee shot will miss just off to the right. And he'll get his 2. And now the second half of the Open Division is underway. And this will be Russell Sigmund first. And Russell will get that one. Good putt. And his partner tonight is Daniel Kearns. Daniel will not get it. Missed to the right, so he'll get his 2 there. Back to 3. Danny's going for it. This is right. He's heading at the back rail. So he'll putt for this 2. Let's move up to 5. Dale's gonna miss right. Danny missed that one to his right. He'll get a 3 there. And back to 2. You see Daniel's tee shot.
Yeah, comes the rain, then I lose my shot.
Nope, he hit the left lip front door. He'll get the 2, and now we go back to 1.
When it gets rain, I can't see that.
And this is going to be the all estrogen twosome, it looks like. I think. Well, here's Leah Rutledge. And Leah begins her night with an ace. And she's paired up with Wendy Kearns. And Wendy missed it, and she'll tap into deuce there. Up to 3. Russell this is I think for a 3. You'll get it. We'll move up to 11. First look at this dogleg hole on the tee, Kevin Dickey. Range of shot I generally play, but he caught that right lip and he's at the corner for a 2. And let's go to 2 right quick. And Leah's tee shot will go in. Good putt. And here's Wendy on the tee. She'll get it. Nice putt. And this is pairing number 8 of 10. And on the tee, Jason Miller. Jason will get the ace there. And his partner is David Greger. Slid there, and he'll just catch the left lip, and he'll get a 2 as well. Alright, now we'll walk up here to 12. The rat hole. And Kevin got the ace there. See if we can stay on this hole here. Graham's on the tee. Got it in there. Over to 11. Oh, wait a minute. We'll have to go back to 1. Next to last pairing coming up. On the tee, Alan Berg. First time he's played since the season opener back in March. And it was laid off the rail. He might still get it. No, it just comes up eyelash short of a cut. All right, and his playing partner is Randy Simpson. And Randy will get it. Nice start to his evening. And we have Jason Miller on 3, putting for a 2 here. All right, good putt there. David Greger on the tee now. That'll miss, and it will try to go in, but no, it won't.
Go ball.
Okay, we will go to 11 now. Okay. Well, let's go to 2. Oh, Stephen hung on the top of that hump there for a good while before it finally rolled down and missed. And here's our last twosome of the Open Division. And on the tee is Frankie Peters. Frankie missed there. And a par to start his evening. And he's paired up with Chase Ferguson. Now, despite the fact Chase is not the defending champion tonight, he has won the previous 3 tournaments he has played. So technically, he's actually going for 4 in a row. Chase missed there to the left, and he'll get a 2. And let's go over to hole number 10. We'll go look at this hole for the first time. Give me the tree here. That's Mike Alley's on the tee. It goes in. Good putt. And Dylan on 12. Makes it. Good putt there. And we'll stay on the tee with Rick Baird. Missed there, and there's a hole on the top of that ramp, so he'll get his 2. And let's go to 11. Now Mike Alley now on the tee. Yeah, it's going to be a 2. All the way up the hole 2. Chase got that one to go. Good putt. Let's look at 6 for the first time. And this is what we call the barn hole, because in the original structure here in ASHEBORO, this hole had a barn there at the drop area. A couple of open doors there where that little opening is down that drop. Jason will get a 2. And we'll see David Greger on the tee. It banks off the left rail, and it just catches the right lip. Okay, back to the first hole, and we begin our novice division. Now, this is a threesome, and this is Ivy Lanier to lead things off. And Ivy's going to start with an ace there. All right, second player on the tee. This is Kim Miller. Kim will start with a deuce. And the third and final player of this opening pairing is J.R. Lanier. JR is going to come up short as well, and he'll give himself a 2. And that leaves 2 more players left to tee off. And we'll go over the 5. Alan Burke's going for a 2.
We got people going to Germany, all over the place.
That's a good putt there for Alan. And let's go to 18, the first look at the table shoot hole. Graham Sigmund's on the tee. After Kevin Dickey made the tee shot. It got on the table. And Graham got a 2. And the final twosome of the night. This is Thomas Hogan leading off. And Thomas starts with an ace. Good putt. And his playing partner is Johnny Brower. Johnny will not get it. He comes up about 6 inches from the cup. That's a 2 there. So that puts everybody out here, all 25 players. They're all on the course, or at least most of them are. First group is done for the night, or at least for this round, I should say. We're going to walk up to 16. The trapezoid hole. Rick Baird made that tee shot. Wendy on 9. She missed her deuce there from below the incline there. And let's see Dylan on 16. And he got that one. Good putt. Let's go to 8. So first look at the hole here. Jason Miller on the tee. That will go in. Good putt. I don't hesitate for a moment there. Back to first look at 15. Mike Alley not gonna get it. I think it was more of a speed issue than it is where the ball was hit on that ring. And Mike got the deuce. And Dale Crotts on the tee. That's how you're supposed to hit the ball. Good putt. To 10. We got Wendy on the tee. Good putt there for Wendy. And on 14, first look at the drop off. Danny's tee shot. Nice putt there. Let's look at hole 7, tree hole. Burke. Nope. Way late off that left rail. As a result, he's about 1.5 foot left of the cut. Back to 16. There's Dale Crotts with an ace there. And Mike Alley. And Mike missed it on the front of the cup.
All the time.
And he'll tap him that too. Danny Jackson made 15. Good putt there. And we'll check out Keith on the tee. Hey, back to 10. David going right rail. He's not going to get it. He'll take a 2 there. And looking at 11, Leah apparently is going for 3. And she'll, ooh. Well, that had the line. It just did a 360 there, so she picks up a 3. Back to 14. Looks like it got pushed a little bit, but it turned nicely. Good putt. And here's hole 12. And when he lagged the cup there, she's going for a 2 at the tee. And that just snuck in. Now Leah on the tee. And now the second round is underway. Our lead group is now on to hole 3. And Leah made that one. So nice recovery from the 4. And here's Jason on 11. Looks good. Good shot.
I saw that.
That's the shot I play. And first look at 13. Oh, my terrible kick. He's going to get himself a 2. And this is Alan Book for a 2 on hole 9. Nice putt there. Yes, there is a couple of police cars apparently doing a traffic stop right here in front of the course. We go to 16. And there's an ace for Russell. Nice putt there. Back to 8. Chase is gonna miss left. Hit the right rail a little earlier than he should have. And here's Frankie on the tee. That's late. He'll get a 2. And on 17, our first look at the water hole. Russell will tap in the deuce there. Yeah, let's move over to 7. Look at Ivy for her 2. Makes it. Back to 17. Oh, he hit the top of the hazard. Now we'll see how close he is to the hole. It's going to be probably about 5 feet. And he'll get 2. Good putt. All right, we'll move back to 7. Garrett's tee shot will miss left. He's going to putt that for 2. And let's head over to 18. And that's Russell's tee shot. That's going to miss right. He'll get the deuce there. Well, that traffic stop doesn't appear to be something more than that, because I see 2 cops over there where the parking lot is. Daniel's tee shot comes up short there. Yeah, something's going on over there. I don't know, but I'm sure they're doing something really entertaining. And halfway through the first round, we've got Kevin at 28, currently the leader there. Graham and Rick are at 29. So that's the way it stands for the first 10 players. All right, we go to hole number 3. Rick's missing left, and it's heading down. So he's putting this for 2. Up to 12. Randy Simpson made his 2. Here's Rick for his par on 3. Got it. Nice putt. Back to 12 again. Allen missed left.
And it's
Yeah, he's at the back corner. Now there is a new ruling on this hole here. Still get your two. You still get your one space off the left rail and the right rail, but there's now a black line that represents 3 balls or 3 cards from the back rail because of that structure there that's at that back rail. Let's go to 11. I'll show you the relief ruling in a moment when I get up to that hole. Chase playing wraparound, and that did stay up. He'll get his 2. All right, let's go over to 6. Looking at our current first round leader, Kevin Dickey. And Kevin just misses off to right lip. And Kevin will pick up a par. And let's go to 5. Doug Kearns. Doug's gonna get a 2 there. Left is short.
Use all your chances there.
And we'll check out.
I've left several like this tonight, 3 or 4.
Net, oh, straight hit. That's a deuce for Vanette there. Let's go back now to the scoreboard here. Get you a current update. And 2 more 29s are on the board. So we got a 4-way tie for second in the house at the moment. That Leah Rutledge and Daniel Kearns are in at 29.
you done good. What did you do, David?
Back to 4, excuse me. Rick's going to get that tee shot to go. Back to 12. Chase just missed left. He didn't hit it enough to keep the line. So he's now on the tee for a 2. And he'll get it. Here's that relief ruling I just told you about a moment ago. There, it's walking sharper there in black. You can see it says back rail relief line. That's roughly 3 scorecard lengths. Now put that for 2. All right, we'll walk back up here on this side of the course. And we'll see Randy on 16. He will not get it. He didn't even get to the back rail. And you'll putt that for 2. Let's go to 9. Kevin's tee shot. It goes. Good putt. Graham Sigmund on the tee. And he'll top him. Nice toppage there. To 8. Doug on the tee. Just not hit the rail. Doug's gonna get a 2.
Missed the rail. Bad
Okay, let's go now to 14. Frankie, no, he's about 6 inches from the drop area.
I moved it one
Over to
and
7.
That's the first one
Dylan's
I've
on the
guessed
tee,
right.
missed left. And over to 17.
You are learning something really cool tonight. You are learning the art of business.
And Randy hit that left rail before it got to the angle. And Randy's going to get himself a 2 there. Back to 7. That's going right. And Rick's got about a 8-footer for par. Let's go back to 18. Randy's tee shot. That's missed left. He'll get a 2. Rick made the deuce there on 7. Alan Burke now to close his first round. And Alan's going to get himself a deuce. We move over to hole 5. Keith Waters on the tee. And Keith won't get that one.
No, that's because I just can't hit it my mate.
Keith's getting a 2. All right, look at this. So we've got another 28. That comes in by Jason Miller. So he's tied with Kevin Dickey for the opening round lead, and we move over 3. Got Daniel going for his 2. And he missed to the right. And he makes his 3 there. Not much going on because pace is kind of slowed down quite a bit. The last open group is not yet on 16. Actually, they are getting on. They're just getting off 16. We'll see Graham for his 2. And Graham will not leave it short there. He'll get a 3. Over to 6. And Keith made that one. Good putt. 8. Dale hit it late, and he's going to wind up with his deuce. Over to 7. He's going to miss right, and he's going for his two there.
Good. And then you got to practice it up.
And back over the 5. Daniel Kearns on the tee. Should go back door. Oh, it just hung out left, and he's going to give himself a deuce there. And now the open division to finish round number 1. Chase will be first.
See, that's how it's supposed to do.
I know, sometimes you're just not supposed to do that too. I hit it the same spot, I swear I do. It goes there.
Chase, wow, it took a nasty roll off that shoot there. Came off the table like it was going to roll in, and then it took a mysterious turn to the left. All that for a 2.
Terrible round.
And Frankie Peters now to finish out the first round for the open players. And Frankie's going to get himself a 2. So the open players are completed with the first round. Let's move one back to 17. There's Ivy on the tee. That looks good. Beauty. That had the perfect line and the perfect speed and everything else. And here's Kim on the tee. That's going to roll up to the top level there, so Kim's going to putt this for 2. We'll move over to 8.
It's not lag.
Slow down. He might get behind the triangle. He is.
He got bend over and grab the ankles. It's crazy.
You need a rolling?
Yeah, what you gotta do?
Rolling, he doesn't have a shot.
Well, if you need, yeah, I was gonna say if you want space, you can move it back this way, but yeah, if he's allowed. And now he'll get a 3. Let's go up to 16. Thomas Hogan's going to putt for 2. Oh, he lipped that one, so he'll get a 3. And over to 18. Ivy Lanier will get herself a 2 there. Kim's going to get a 2 as well, and J.R. Lanier will close out the first round for this group. And he misses left, so there's a par for JR. And let's check out the scores after the first round from the open players. Well, not much to show for the first round. Scores have been generally low the past few weeks, but not tonight. It's Kevin Dickey and Jason Miller out in front. They're at 28. And there are 4 29s out there. They go to Graham Sigmund, Rick Baird, Daniel Kearns, and Leah Rutledge. So only 6 players in the 20s right now. And here's Leah on 6. She got a good putt. And the 5. David Greger. He'll be short there. He'll get himself a 2. And see Jason Miller, who was the first round co-leader. Jason, oh, it took.
Wow.
The must have some power brakes there on that ball. Jason got a 2. Now we'll go to 18. Got Thomas Hogan on the tee. And he'll get that deuce putt there. And now Johnny Brower. And he will not get that one either. That's a 2. That completes round number 1. Here's Kevin on 17. That's got to slow down. And it might still go in. Just caught the left lip. So Kevin's going to be 4 feet for par. Let's go to five. Got Randy for his 2. Good 2 there. And Graham on the tee at 17.
Oh, it's the Gary Hester shot.
And Graham comes up short there at 8. He missed the right rail. And she's getting about a 4-inch putt for 2. And Randy on the tee. And that'll go in. Good putt. To 18. Kevin made it. Finishing his second round with an ace there. So he's
I needed that last one.
now on the tee, Graham Sigmund. And Graham will get a deuce there. And Jason on 7. Got it. And Doug on the tee at 17. Drills it in. Good putt.
Yes.
Here's Vanette on the tee. She's going to putt this for 2. 16. And Rick's tee shot is in there. Nice putt. Back to 8. And David hit the rail late, and that's a 2 for David. Back to 7. And that ball's got to hurry for Randy. It had the line, just not enough off the putter there, so he'll get a 2. Oh, now go to 17. Oh, hit the left rail just before the angle. Caused the ball to put on the brakes there. So he's got a top one for 2. We go over to, well, let's go to the first hole. The novices are now underway in round number 2. Johnny's short, and he'll pick up a 2 there. Over the 6. Frankie's good putt for Frankie.
Oh, beautiful putt, Frankie.
Okay, let's check out the novice scores. Okay, Ivy Lanier with a good start to her tournament. She's at 30. Up by 2 and checking the open field into the 3rd round. Kevin Dickey's at 55. Graham's a stroke back at 56. Okay, the final round's underway here in the Open Division. And Kevin begins his evening with, or begins the round with an ace. And we'll see Graham's tee shot. Graham's going to get an ace. So both players playing well here. We go over to 17. Nope. Tried to do the Wendy Kearns. Well, yeah, Mike's going for 2.
Wow.
And we'll go to 16.
This ought to be a good one.
And Keith got that one. And here's Chase on 8.
Hit it to me again.
Chase crossed over, hitting it early again. And Chase picks up a deuce. Let's go to 15. And there's an ace for Russell. Over to 14. Leah on the tee. It will not go. She has it short. Number 13. Jason Miller is in there. Nice putt. All right, gonna traverse my way over here to hole number 2. And finally, our leaders are on the tee here after roughly a 5-minute wait after the first hole. Kevin's tee shot. Missed there, like he did the first round. So he'll get the proper relief from that wall. Should tap the 2 in. And now Graham. Oh, it's too hard. All right, he's going to be putting that for 2. See how that plays out. Johnny Garland with his 2 there on 4.
Get over. Hustle.
Get in. Yes, good 2. Keeps him a stroke back. Okay, now we go to 1. Doug Kearns will be first to start his final round. He was 3 off the lead going into this round. It's at 58. He did not hit it. That's a 2 there. Let's go to 3. Kevin's going to lay this up for a 2. All right, he'll get his 2 there. And here's Vanette on 1. She will not get that either. She's off to the left. And here's an update on the scores. Dylan is 2 back at 57. Rick's at 55. Tied with
It's a good score.
Kevin at the moment.
It's a solid score.
And I'm not watching Graham on hole 3. Made that tee shot. So Graham is now 2 under to his round, and he's now tied with Kevin and Rick at the moment. Doug got a 2 there on 2. And that's on the tee. Can't see how she goes. Let's go to 4. Okay, Graham will get his 2. All right, and we're over here. Kevin's on the 2. And he's going to examine that putt there. Now we go back to 1. Dylan's starting the round at 57. That's an ace. To 4. Nope, he's left and stays at 1 under on the round. And now Rick to begin his final round. Currently at 55. And he'll get it. He starts 1 under. Doug's getting a 2 there on 3. He stays at even par on his final round. Here's Graham on 5. Should go. No, straight kick. And he'll get his 2 to stay at 2 under. Going on the tee at 2. It crossed over there, and he'll get his 2. Kevin on 5.
Speedy. Slow down. Slow down.
Good line.
And Kevin back door and does not go. Oh, he does go. And here's Rick on 2. It'll go. Good putt. So Kevin Dickey made 5. Puts him at 2 under. Graham Sigmund is 2 under after 5. Rick is a perfect 2 under through 2 and is on the tee at 3. Catch him in a moment. Dylan is 1 through 2. Doug is even through 4. Perfect. And Rick laid up 3 there. He'll take that too. So Kevin will currently lead by 1. All right, Graham on the tee now. Oh, he's got a really tough deuce putt there at the back rail. Dylan made 3. He gets the 2 under on the round. And there's his 2. So he stays at 2 under through 6. And we'll go to 5. Doug's tee shot. This will be his first ace if it goes.
Come on, baby. Drop.
Yes, good putt.
Got to nag it in there.
Dylan made 4 to get the 3 under. All right, on the tee, Rick Baird. And Kevin got a deuce on 7. So he stays at 3 under. And Rick's going to miss there. He stays at 2 under. So it'll be Kevin with a 1-shot lead now as he goes to the 8th hole. Graham missed, and he's got that putt from 2. Nice 2 there. Let's go back to 5. And his bid for 3 in a row is not going to get B, and it's going to be a 2. Kevin's on the tee now at 8. That is left. Rick's on 5 for his tee shot, and that's missed left. Rick's going to pick up a deuce there. Staying at 2 under. Kevin got his 2. And Graham will be 3 under. So let's head over to the score sheet here.
He's ready. He is on guard duty.
And Jason Miller is at 56. He's yet to start his 3rd round. So he's starting the round 1 back of Kevin and Rick. We will get an eye on him in a moment. Back to 6. Dylan got that one. Puts him at 3 under on the round. And Rick will get that one too, and that puts him at 3 under. And we go to 9.
When my brain isn't as engaged.
Perfect for Graham. So Graham will be at 87 with 9 to play. Kevin on the tee. To get to 86, and he's going to putt that for 2. Back to 8. Doug will miss it off the left lip.
That's all you can do, sir.
And he'll get the 2 there. All right, watching Burnett on the tee now. She way late, didn't even hit the rail.
It was a bit late.
And we go to 7.
It's a long rail.
Put it at 4 under. Nice putt. Rick's now on the tee. And that will go in as well. So both Dylan and Rick are 4 under. Graham and Kevin. Graham's 4 under. Kevin's 3 under. And Graham's on 10. Graham skirted past the back of the cup. Putting this for 2.
Brace up 3-2.
All right, now we got Kevin on the tee. That is also behind the cup. So a par there. Now Doug on 9. And Jason Miller just started his final round. And Doug's missing that one. He'll get his 2. Zoom in. There's Jason there standing on the tee at 2. And so he did par the first hole because David made it behind him, and he's now on the tee at 2. Now here's your novice leader, Ivy, on the tee at 13. She's going to get herself a 2. And that's a tap in. Let's go over to 8. Dylan to go to 5 under? No, missed right. Dylan is currently at 89. There's Lefty walking on the tee, walking on the carpet at 8, getting ready to take a little sip of water that's on 17. Rick's now on the tee at 8. Rick is at 87.
What'd they do? Like play it over? Yeah.
Rick got that one, so he's now 5 under. Going over to 11. Graham missed the deuce there. He hit the tee shot too strong off that back rail. He's going to get a 3, dropping him at 3 under. He's at 89 right now. No, 88. And Kevin is going to get himself a 2 now. Kevin, I did a little math there. Kevin and Graham are now at 88. Kevin's only 3 under. He was at 55. On 9, Rick's putting for his 2. And he's leading. He's the leader at 86. Dylan now on the tee. That missed left.
I'm good like that.
And this is to keep him at 4 under for the final round. Nice 2 there. Dylan's at 88. Rick's at 85. There's Kevin on 12, missing big tee shot there to his right. Excuse me. Kevin got his deuce. Graham on the tee now to try to rebound from the 3 on 11. Nice putt. So he goes back to 4 under on his final round.
That's exactly right.
I just
And that's now on the tee at 11.
I thought.
She's going to get a 2 there. Over to 4. So David Gregor's getting himself a deuce there. We'll watch Jason Miller on the tee. Jason is currently 1 under through 3. Graham made 13. That puts him at 5 under. Jason got the tee shot on 4. We go to 10. And Kevin made 13. It's going to be 4 under. Graham's 5 under. And Rick got that one. Put him at 6. That puts him at 85. He's got 8 to go.
Falling out of love with that left rail.
Dylan, who was 2 back of Rick. It will, catch the right lip, and he's going to get himself a deuce. And back on 14. Graham's tee shot is left. Okay.
Up, buddy.
All right, back to 11. And Rick will get a 2 there. Kevin turned left on him. He's going to collect his dues. And he's still at 87 with 4 to go. Graham's at 87 with 4 to go. And there's Dylan on 11. Not able to see with the tree in the way. There's the ball. So he'll get his 2. He's still at 5 under, 86 for the turn. I'm sorry, 88 for the tournament.
Speed was good, though.
To 15. Oh, he hit the tip. Now he's got a clear path to the cup for a par. Just get it into that ring and he should get it. Dylan missed a deuce on 11 for some reason. And Graham just casually glides that deuce putt in there. Now Kevin on the tee. Dylan took 4 on 11. Since is going to take him out of the tournament. Kevin's on 15, and he's going to get a tee shot in there. Good putt.
Beautiful putt.
Let's go to 10. And I'm trying to describe the action on 12 for Rick. Rick missed it. And he lagged it, so he's going to be putting for 2. Keith's on 9, going to putt for that for 2. And here's the deuce putt now on the tee. He got it though. And to 6. Jason Miller. Actually, Rick missed the deuce. Jason just tapped in the right lip. Rick got a 4 on 12. So he's now at 4 under on the round. Graham's got a deuce there on 16. So now I got to do some collecting here. How do y'all stand? I'm losing track here. How y'all stand?
We're not getting it done.
Neither of the other guys.
Graham's 5 under and 6.
Okay, neither of the other guys. Rick just took a 4 on 12. So. All right, we got Russell on 8 for his 2. And Dylan is on 13. Makes that one, so no, he didn't. He missed it. So Rick's now on the tee. Now we still have Chase in play. Haven't checked the score yet. And he got that one, so he has one of the bogey strokes back. And we'll head over to 17.
But it's my fault. I sprayed it left at the beginning. It shouldn't have been a normal person.
Kevin's at 85. Turn.
Yeah, I thought that was in.
All right, he's going to get it 2.
Putt, Kev.
Rick on 14. He's at 500, so he's 1 back of Kevin. And now he's back to a tie. Ram on 17. Mike turn back? No, he's going to get a 2. Dylan, 14 is, he's pretty much taking himself out of the tournament. So Dylan's at the back rail for his 2. 16, Manette's tee shot goes in. Quick to 8. Here's Kevin on 18. Oh, it got stuck on the opening on that chute there. Now he's got this deuce putt. And Kevin's going to wind up with a 3 and a total of 86 by my count. See Graham on the 2. Rick Bay's 15. So he's erased that 4 there. And Graham will wind up with a 2. So Kevin's at 86. Let's go to, well, let's check out the scores. It's Kevin Dickey, Rick Baird, and Chase Ferguson all sharing the lead at 55. And one back are Grant Sigmund and Jason Mill at 56. And swing over to the novice division. Now we have a tie for first between Ivy Lanier and her brother JR, both at 70. Johnny Brower has climbed to third with the round of 33. He's 3 back of the lead. On the tee at 18, Doug Kearns.
Please don't let me lose by 1.
And Doug's at 2. I got, hold on. He's at 82. No, 84, excuse me.
Okay, good. I didn't lose by 1. That would have really pissed me off.
Moving in on 18. Got it there. Nice putt.
Yay!
This is the only time.
That's a nice way to finish.
And let's go to 17. Dylan's on the tee. Too strong off that angle. And Dylan's punting this for 2. Back to 8. And that's going to be a 2 there for Randy. And Rick's on the tee at 17. Oh, again, Rick hit the left rail in front of the angle there. And over to 7, there's Chase for a 2. And he'll get it. And Mike on 16. Mike Alley missed in front of the cup yet again. Got his 2. Back to 7.
I'm through.
Just 3. Okay. Frankie for an ace. And it does not go short. Back to 18. This will put Rick at 83 if he makes it. And it missed there, so Rick is in at 83 by my count. Chase is at 88. I gotta see where Jason's sitting at. Jason's gonna be on the tee at 8. There's Russell on 14. That's for a 2 and it missed. And Allen on 10. And missed the cup there. To 12. He had made that tee shot. Jason on 11. Get in. Nice putt.
Yeah, nice putt.
That's at least 2 aces on that hole tonight for Jason. Go back to 10. Randy's tee shot is in there. Nice putt. And we'll look at Wendy on 13. It's in there for Wendy. Good putt. Over to 12. And Jason missed left, and he's going to get that 2. And on the tee at 9, here's Chase Ferguson. Currently sitting at 88. Make that, yeah, still 88. And he'll put that for 2. And got Ivy Lanier, who's still leading the novices. She's yet to play hole 5. JR, her brother, just missed 4. Chase for par now on 9. Makes it, so he's at 88. Let's go to 13. We got our mobile obstacle. Just prancing through 13. Slow down. Oh. So Jason's going to get a 2. All right, we'll see David on the tee. Not going to hit the rail one bit. Just 4? Okay. You're still in it. You're still in it. All right, we go to, well, let's go to 17. Daniel's tee shot is not going to go. Crossed over as it came up the hill. Check out Lee on 16. And Leah's going to get herself a 2. Frankie's having issues again. Here's Wendy on 16. That's over the hole there. She's getting herself a 2. If I'm looking at this correctly, Jason Mills at 87, so he needs to make the last 4 to tie Rick. And there's an ace there. All right, let's go to 7. And that looks good. She's got a good putt. Now we go to 16. And Jason's going to hang tight for a moment here, and Chase is going to hang tight on 10. And look at Kim for her 2 on 7. Nice putt. Now we go to 10. Jason made 16, so he's cut within 2. Chase got it there, so that puts him at 87. And we can make a walk over here to the score sheet. Oh, it's at 84, so Jason can make the last 2 to beat him. Rick's at 84. And Chase is 3 off.
See, you was a Braves fan. I don't know about you.
Chase is 3 off the lead, so
You a good putter, bro.
I had lost count somewhere, but and we've got Chase on 11. His tee shot. Misses. He's at the back rail. Got Ivy for her 2 on 8. She'll get it. Chase tapping in his 2 putt here on 11. And he gets it, so he stays 3 off the lead. Jason's on 17. Now he's got to make this deuce to stay alive. Jason's at 85. He'll have to make 18 but he has to make this deuce putt first. That looks good. Nice 2. So he'll have to make 18 to try to force a playoff. Chase making 12. Got it. So let's go to 8 right quick. Actually, let's go to 9. Chase is at 86. Ivy's going to miss her 2 shot to the left. Over to 8. Look at Thomas Hogan. And Thomas missed right. Playing the straight shot. Here is Chase on 13. Going to have to describe the body reaction. Makes that one. And then 1. Johnny on the tee at 8, misses there. Now Jason will have to make 18 to get to 84. Ball looks good off the mat. And it is in. So Jason's at 84. That puts him tied for the lead at the moment. So we got Chase at 80. I gotta remember. 4, 5, 685. He's one back.
I didn't get one or two. Once. I played it back. I played it.
And JR's going for 2 here on 9. Makes I don't know who's on the tee. I'm guessing it's Frankie. But we'll see Thomas Hogan on the tee. Thomas is fortunate, hit the hole and kept it up top. We go to 14. And that misses left, and he's putting this for 2. All right, so he stays 1 off. All right, and we can go to 10. Thomas Hogan. Nope. Missed the left rail. And he's putting that long deuce putt there. And missed it left there. And well, we'll see Johnny Brower on the tee. He's going straight to the angle. That's going to be missed. And Johnny's putting for 2. Now we go back to 15. That will give him a 3-way tie at the lead at the moment. So Case will go to 16. And Johnny got his 2 there on 10. Going to 16 now. And Frankie's gonna catch the front lip. All right, now Chase on the tee. Any ace over the last 3 holes will give him the victory. And there it is. So he can par out the last 2 and he'll take home another win. And we got Ivy there making her deuce there on 12. And quickly Kim on the tee. She got it. And Chase missed left. And that's the tap-in deuce there. Over on 12, JR is going for 2. He missed there.
And
Five
then,
square out of it. Yeah. Just because it's aiming right at the hole.
And we can
Just enough.
venture over here right quick.
Breaks. It turns in the hole. Not when it goes up the hill and turns away from the hole.
Let me show you the scores.
Which I just went to the doctor today to get more blood work done.
Alright, so we've got Rick at 84 and Jason at 84, but Jason's at 83 going to the final hole. And Ivy and JR's at 70 in the novice. I'm sorry, they are at 70, sharing the lead in the novice division. So, going to 18. And he puts it on the table, he wins again.
How'd you do, Dave?
Shot 80.
Stop.
Shot 26 the last round.
All right, that'll do it. All right, Chase. Frankie Peters now on the tee.
Before I retire, I don't know what he is overall.
There's a 2 there. So the novices are done playing. I'm sorry, the novices are left on the course, I should say. Okay, you got Chase winning again. 4 in a row for him, but that spans over 5 weeks since he didn't play last Tuesday night.
what did you shoot, Chase? 27?
He's going to end up at 80,
We got some delusional players.
82. So Chase will win by 2. At 82, beats Rick Barry and Jason Miller by 2, who they both shot 84. And looking further down, I see a couple 86s by Kevin and Doug. All right, good shooting there. All right, so all the novices are left.
What, 10, 8?
They have,
Well, it has gone.
looks like 4 to go. And we'll go to 15. Nope. She hit the dead part of that ring there, kind of in the middle there. Look at Kim on the tee. She'll make it. Good putt. There's Johnny on 14, left it short there. And JR on, whoa. 60. Well, JR's going to putt this for 2. All right. Okay, now Thomas on the tee. And that will be nicely in there. Ivy on 16 with an ace. And here's Johnny on 15. Slow down. Oh, he lipped out. Kim on 15, or 16. Hit the front of the lip there. And no, sailed away at the last second. And now JR on the tee. That is in front of the cup. And he'll go for his 2. Okay, now Thomas Hogan. And Thomas got it. Good putt. On 17. And Ivy's going to get her deuce. Johnny on 16. Oh, he lips around. And he'll give it 2 there. Well, he made it actually. He lipped in. Kim fell in the water here on 16 or 17. Mm-hmm. Get in for a nice putt. That's for 3.
Who's winning?
I think Ivy is. And JR is going to get himself a deuce there. All right, we'll watch Ivy finish her evening. And that'll be a deuce.
And when did I say that?
17. Thomas Hogan missed that and left, and he'll get a 2. Kim on 18 will get herself a 2 there. All right, 2 for Thomas on 17.
That was a good putt.
JR's going to finish with a deuce. 17 again. Johnny will putt this long deuce putt up down the hill.
That's going to be hard.
And he'll now put a 3.
There goes my string of 2s.
Okay, good putt there. All right, so here we are to close out our night. All the final scores will be revealed just as soon as they are completion of play here. Thomas Hogan is first on 18. Thomas will pick up a 2 there.
What you get on the back?
And Johnny will wind up with a 2.
Yay.
Congratulations to Chase again. 4 in a row over a 5-week span.
Well, pretty much 4 in a row for me since, you know, I wasn't here last week. So I guess it was cool. 30 with 4 lip outs the first round. I could have shot the 7, but it is what it is.
Yeah. All right, now what's next for Chase Ferguson?
White Lake.
No High Point Thursday night. What is Chase planning to do at White Lake?
Sweep the weekend.
Planning to do that. With all the good players out there in the APA.
They better watch out. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, congratulations on win number 4 in ASHEBORO. All right. Now let's take a look at all the final scores. So Chase Ferguson, with a round of 27 in the final round, gets the win by 2 strokes over Rick Baird and Jason Miller. Chase ends at 82. Rick and Jason were 2 back at 84. Kevin Dick at 86. And here are the rest of the scores from the Open Division. And it's Ivy Lanier in the Novice Division with the final round 33. She gets her first win of the season with a score of 103. And in second was Johnny Brower at 108. Well, that's going to do it for tonight here in ASHEBORO. Congratulations again to Chase Ferguson and to Ivy Lanier for their wins tonight. Tune us again Thursday night in High Point. We are scheduled to have a tournament Thursday night at 7:30. On course 1, we have potential rain in the forecast. So from all the players that participated tonight in ASHEBORO, I'm Opie Roberts. Saying thanks for watching our coverage this evening, and we will see you Thursday. Good night, everybody.